course, today is Earth Day, and today we're taking action with the Arizona Science Center, learning what we do here on Earth, how it actually affects everywhere else.
Exactly, especially when we're talking about temperatures of everything, right? So joining us this morning is Sari from the Arizona Science Center.
Hey.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We are talking all about water, of course.
Water.
Covers the entire planet.
That's right. You got it. And I even brought the world with me today just as a good example because we kind of forget sometimes,
Yes.
you know, what's going on. And what color do you see the most of?
Blue.
Water.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue, it's the water. So more than 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. But did you know only less than 1% is usable by humans? So we're talking
Wow.
fresh water that we can
Wow.
access. Less than 1% of that.
That's
So
an unbelievable difference.
it is. So it really starts to put it
Yeah.
in perspective when we're talking about thinking about
Right.
water and conservation and how we're keeping it clean and what we're doing. So
Yes.
I brought an activity that we use at the Science Center to start that conversation.
Okay.
This is our water filtration activity. And over here, of course, you can see we've got some rocks. It's a water filter built with different materials that go finer in grain. So big rocks at the top, gravel, sand, all the way down to some cotton. So this is something people can do at home.
Okay.
It's made out of a 2-liter bottle, just cut in half.
Cool.
But it gives us a chance to show how the Earth actually filters water. So we're going to make some dirty water first.
Okay.
So I've got a pitcher here, and I've got dirt.
Oh, sure.
These are raisins, but we're calling it fish poop. And then we've got
Sure.
some
Okay.
dead plant
Why not?
material. Go ahead and just add it right into our
All of
water
it?
here.
Dirt,
All of it.
yep.
Yep, all of it.
Okay.
And I'll add the plant material. Go ahead and give that a stir for
Okay.
us. And then I want you to go ahead and pour some of it into our water filter here. That's good.
Okay.
Most likely that's going to float, so the plant material is going to float.
And would this kind of mimic like a riverbed?
This
kind
would
of,
mimic,
or-
so a riverbed or any time that the water is starting to seep through the soil. So
Okay.
what we put in there, those big chunks, when it goes down the drain, into the sewer and into the ground, the earth starts to filter it. And you can see it's pretty clean at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not
But
bad at all.
We're going to do a quick example though. I'm going to add some food coloring into our water. Give that a stir for me.
Okay.
Great. And go ahead and pour that in. We'll see if it goes down. We put water in there enough. We'll see if it starts to turn green. Go ahead and put a little more in there. It's all right if it fills up. And this will start to turn the water in the bottom green because
It's dripping slowly.
it is dripping pretty slowly. So if we don't see it, I'll just mention it. Excuse me. Losing my voice today. All that air, all those, all the pollen in the air
Yeah.
for me. Oh, now you
It's
can
got
see it's
that
starting
slight
to turn
tinge.
green.
Yep.
It is.
So the particles of the food coloring mimic different toxins that can go in the water that are too small to filter out, both from the earth, and scientists are working really hard on how to create better filtration systems so that you can keep that water clean.
So a
But
little
this
less
is
than a
really-
minute left. Show
All
us what
right.
this is.
Yeah.
So this one over here, we're talking about ocean acidification. So in the earth, of course, we've got all that ocean water as
Yeah.
well, and lots of life in the oceans. As we're exhaling and creating lots of carbon dioxide, also from burning fossil fuels, we need some of that carbon dioxide, but a lot of it, the extra, is getting absorbed to the oceans and making it acidic. So we've got Alka-Seltzer here, which makes water acidic. It turns it into carbonic acid, just like soda that we
Okay.
drink.
And our final thing before
Yep.
we go here.
Go ahead and drop some of these shells in here. It starts to wear away on the shells, and you can see how it starts to bubble and wear them away.
Wow.
And you've got a great example of the big one right over here.
So
Oh,
head to
very
the
cool.
Arizona
Wears
Science
it
Center.
down.
They're going to have
You don't
special
wanna do
camps
that.
on Thursday and Friday, too.